the process of growth is very painful because at the end of the day, you gotta make sure that you leave behind all old habits and stuff that you used to doing to create something new for yourself. Hey, it's your boy James Watts, tuning back in with another video, man. Shout out to everyone to take care of themselves. Today, I will talk about how the process of growth can be hurtful sometimes. Sometimes it's painful. You know what I'm saying? Not as in terms of physical pain, but it just depends on how you look at it. You know what I'm saying? It could be physical pain, it could be mental pain, but I'm gonna just break it down. So why I feel and why I know that the process of growth within itself takes a lot of pain, because as humans, we pick up on patterns. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's habits, or whether it's negative patterns, whether it's even thinking patterns, whether it's positive or negative thinking patterns. And just being able to expand your horizon by just the perspective that I'm gonna try to connect in just one. So basically what I mean by physical pain is, okay, say if a person want to start working out from Monday through Friday, right? And say that they want to create this healthy routine for themselves every single day. But you've been so used to just not doing nothing, kind of being unproductive, kind of, causing procrastination to become a dominant trait in your life, to where you waste a lot of time on stuff that's not benefiting you. You know what I'm saying? Basically what I want to say about the physical pain is putting your body through the stress, putting your body through that first day of Monday and Tuesday of not working out for years and months, you know what I'm saying? Wanting to change up your life. And don't get me wrong, just being in that situation, it can be difficult, but you gotta always see growth as reaching your highest potential, because that's how you get to who you are really deep down inside. The person that you know, the person that you see yourself becoming, it's right there in your physical reality. It's right there up here in the mental. It's just you haven't put that out there yet in terms of the physical reality by putting in the work behind it. And why I say it can be physical pain is, bro, you go through Monday and Tuesday and you know what I'm saying, your body's shot because it's your first time doing it. You know what I'm saying? You've been unproductive for years. So I know it can be difficult, and I know that even hearing that can be kind of discouraging in the sense of some people, because they're so used to having old habits, probably bad habits. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way, guys. That's the only way to grow in yourself. That's the only way to getting to where you want to get to, is by going through that process. The process of growth is all about the choices that you make, and not only the choices that you make, but if you choose to go on this path, you know that you're going to see good benefits, but it's not going to be the fixated outcome that you imagine or that you assume. So say you work out from Monday through Friday and you start doing that for weeks. So now the fourth week come around and you probably might not see a change that much. So you get discouraged. So you get down on yourself and you start discouraging just the whole process of growth within itself. And that's one of my cover videos. That's why I talk about instant gratification, how and sorts of things, instant gratification can be good, you know what I'm saying, but not all things. Most of the time, not all of it, man. If you want to sustain something and maintain something that's long term, you gotta be able to have patience. You know what I'm saying? And just to piggyback on that, you gotta be able to have patience with yourself, because this process of growth is hard, man. And it's a lot of stuff that you go through that you may not even imagine that you'll be able to go through. But like I say all the time, what you go through, you grow through. You know what I'm saying? What you go through, it makes you stronger. And adversities and difficulties don't kill you physically. It just makes you stronger. And as long as you persevere through that test that God is putting you through, or a certain season that you may be going through at this certain moment watching this video, always know that God is always in the midst. God is always watching you and seeing, okay, is my faithful servant, is he up for the test? Can I trust him with this test, and can he pass it? So always look at your seasons, especially difficult seasons, as seasons of bearing fruit. Of seasons, I ain't gonna say bearing fruit, seasons of planting fruit, seasons of planting what you want to plant in terms of healthy habits, in terms of healthy routines. And it's going to be painful, trust me, because you're not used to these patterns, because you're so used to doing what you are comfortable with. But getting out of your comfort zone is what allows you to be able to get to that next step. I'm telling y'all, people can say stuff to you, people can motivate you, people on YouTube can motivate you, I can motivate you, but the person that really motivates you is the person that you see in the mirror. So you gotta always remember, like, you can look at all the videos that I post and you can look at them all day long, you know what I'm saying, like the people that support me. But at the end of the day, like, it's all about how, like it's all about how you view yourself. It's all about your goals, your priorities. That's why I always say put yourself first, because you're the only one that matter in terms of your choices, your decisions, what you make, and the choices that you choose to live in life. That's what you got to deal with. But you got to also know that everything in life is a paradox. So if you think negative stuff happens. If you think positive stuff is going to likely happen. I'm not saying that positive stuff happen all the time, even if you do think positive. But you got to be willing to react proactively to each situation that comes your way. Don't bash it and resist it and avoid it and think that you shouldn't be able to go through things and then you get upset and you stress about it. No, we human and it's life, and life sometimes be life, and when life hits you, like, you got to be able to bounce back, and you can't complain so much. You got to be you got to be more solution based, because that's all life is about. Life in general is about figuring out, not just in basketball and athletics in general, or just being an entrepreneur or whatever professional field that you're in. Life in general as a whole is something that we figure out individually in our own lives every single day. So you have to give yourself that patience. You know what I'm saying? Take your time, because the hard work is tedious. It's tedious and it's very monotonous, because it's very, I say, continuous, like, in a sense, because the continuity of the whole grind process and the continuity of the whole process of growth is all about consistency. Tedious work that you're gonna have to go through, to where you might feel annoyed by it, but that's just your brain that's just your brain contradicting itself. Always remember, guys, like, trust your intuition more than your second brain. I remember Gary Vee said this in a couple of videos. Shout out to Gary Vee. 3-4 days ago, I remember I seen some on IG Reel, and Gary Vee was talking about how your intuition is your primary brain, and how your mind appears your second brain, and being able to trust your intuition, that small whisper that you hear every day, and not allowing this up here, like, you know, the loud ambience and all of the things that you may be going through up here, silence that out and trust your gut more. And I agree with that, because your mind tends to contradict itself when you create healthy habits, because your mind is getting used to something that it's not used to. So your mind will trick you into thinking that this is not going to help you. You start hearing that small chatter in your mind. If you know, people know what I'm talking about. You start hearing that small chatter in your mind, to where when you start doing something that's healthy for you, then your mind is kind of getting adjusted and it's kind of not used to it. So your mind to kind of allow you to become discouraged, to where okay, I've been working out for 2 weeks. Now I'm not working out no more because I don't see no changes or no results. And that's the mind working its own magic, because the mind is all about probability and analyzation. Bro, your mind is like, it's analyzing every situation that you in, and it can be the most simplest situations, but your mind is always analyzing itself. So you gotta always look at situations as, okay, how do I really feel about this, and what is my goals that I want to achieve, and how can I get to that? And if those healthy habits make you feel bad, you gotta remember you gotta learn how to die with your flesh. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes our fleshly bodies that we live in is filled with a lot of desires and temptations, and filled with a lot of things that we want. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we can become too attached to that certain outcome, to that certain desire that we may have. And instead of doing that, man, let go of the grip. Like, that's why, you know, like, just to put it in biblical terms, it's like that's why God say pick up your cross every single day. Because as long as you pick up your cross, that means that you are obedient and you are surrendering under his, you know what I'm saying, like under his law, under his obedience. And that's when, just to put it back in, you know, the physical terms, when you surrender to yourself and when you surrender to the outcomes, and when you let go of that grip of the fixated outcome that you want, then now you can be able to expand your horizon. Now you can be able to expand yourself into a place in the state of abundance, to where you are attracting, you're not chasing. You like that makes sense. So always, man, y'all make sure y'all always keep in mind that the process of growth, man, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, it can take a lot out of you. But as long as you stay consistent and as long as you continue to build that continuous momentum for yourself every single day, bro, I'm trying to tell you, you're going to be able to reap so many benefits from it. And you just going to realize, and not only are you going to reap so many benefits from you just staying resilient and sticking to the grind, but, bro, the process of growth is going to reward you back because you are going to feel the best. And bro, you're going to have the best clarity. And why I know this is because I've been through this myself and I experience this on an everyday basis. And if it's some habits that I kind of don't like inside my own life, I kind of replace them with healthy habits. So that's what I've been doing, and I've been seeing, like, you know, a lot of great changes in my life. Like outside of basketball, just like me as a human being in general, just keeping it real, like just seeing so many changes in my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just by staying committed to something and loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, like don't ever put anything in this world above yourself. God always said, like, don't be of the world, be in the world, but not of it. So, like, we are all inside this world, of course, because we live it right now in this present moment, but always value what God wants for you more than what this world wants for you, like materialistic things, stuff that's temporary and stuff that don't last long. Always remember, y'all, wisdom lasts way longer than material, and bro, you gonna have that for the rest of your life. So that's why when I be going to my videos, like that's why I be talking about other recent videos, always know yourself, always study yourself, always figure out who you are, always observe yourself. And I'm in the process of like tapping into that with myself even more. So and again, I'm not perfect at all, but I am making great choices in my life to set me up for the better. And also just for my overall well-being, just me as a human in general, just staying healthy and just keeping a healthy lifestyle. So that's why I always talk to y'all about like how nutrition is important, like for my athletes that watch the videos that I be posting, and coming from the mental aspect of it, just the journaling, meditation. I've been doing a lot of yoga stuff lately, y'all. I've been doing that a lot, and I've been seeing a lot of great things in my body as well. Just take care of my body as an athlete and making better choices for myself. I've been adding that to my healthy routine. So like stretching and stuff is very important too, that I emphasize a lot. So, man, if y'all can go to like any sporting goods academy that y'all got around, make sure y'all get like a band. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get that band work in terms of stretching. For my athletes that's, you know, outside of, you know, like life stuff that's in this basketball world, make sure you get some band work and make sure you stretch before and after, especially afterwards, because it's called active recovery. The more that you can be able to stretch and more you be able to take care of your body and put the right things in your body, then that's called active recovery. So when you come back from a strenuous and a hard workout, you can be able to add these things to your life as an athlete, and bro, it's gonna keep your flexibility alive. It's gonna keep you mobile. It's gonna allow you to still be able to keep your agility and still be able to put longevity on your body, man. So make sure y'all take care of your body because that's important. But the process of growth, man, whether you're an athlete, whether you're just a regular person watching my video that want to grow, that want to be inspired to grow, to grow into your best self, always remember that the pain of growth is hard and it's the hardest road to take. But would you rather take that road and be good for the rest of your life when you get older in life? Or do you just want to settle for less and focus on the temporary things so that you can feel good in the moment? So make sure that y'all think about that. James Wise is tuning out. Peace.